print here. Let's drop off the support. Oh man, this one's getting a little rusty. Okay. There. Let's do a quick preview. So this is before sanding. Let's see where the camera is. Okay. Wait a sec. See, let the stream update so I can see if they. Yeah. So this is the second coat of primer. We haven't sanded yet. I was kind of worried I went a little too thick with the primer, but maybe it's okay. We filled the eye sockets, so you can see the details in there, which is nice. A really quick preview. So this is the older one that we did, and so you can kind of compare. We chose a different path with the nose area. So this one has I forget what it's called, but there's a specific name for the nose piercing. But we chose to kind of go with a lip piercing on this one, and we put a dimple nose piercing instead. This one we didn't really clean up as well. But it's much bigger. So what it has going for it as well is the head is 2 times bigger, so there's more room for detail. This one's twice as small, so that's kind of another factor. But this one's more symmetrical. This one's less symmetrical. We also made modifications, so we added more hair strands on the side. Like right here, there's less hair strands. There's more. See from the top down. And then this is the back. So, oh, I didn't even cut the support all the way off this. Or the string for priming, I never cut it off. But you can see how that looks from the back. So I think the back works much better in the newer one. This looks a little boring. It's just it's just one solid shape. And over here you can see the silhouette of the neck. I don't know if I'm pointing it the right direction. And also I didn't really clean up the supports here very well. I feel like the face just works really nicely on this one. Oh, you know what? I just realized I modified this hair strand a lot. I think this one wasn't here. So I think having no hair strand right here was actually stronger, where you could see the face more. Wait, is this audio on? Oh, it is on. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Maybe this hair strand makes it weaker. But it's generally speaking not bad. But yeah, so let's just put this one back, and then we'll sand this. Ideally, it says chat enabled on the bottom left. I don't know. I think that's coming from Streamlabs. I don't know if it'll go away if someone starts typing or if I type. I'm not gonna worry about it right now though. It's like not too big of a deal. Let's see. Right now I'm just kind of like brushing. This will get rid of like some kind of stuff in the crevices and stuff. Just overall get rid of like loose powder that was on the surface of the primer. Like kind of smooth out the priming overall without being too rough. Try rotating this sideways, see how that setup feels. Ideally, we don't sand too far because I don't want to prime anymore. So hopefully we don't sand too far. We'll be careful, and I want to try to sand and let it dry, and then I want to try messing with coating this with XTC 3D. And this is kind of where experimentation is going to come in, because I've never really worked with XTC 3D. We did it one time, but I'm hoping it's going to add a lot of structure and support for this. So I'm hoping it'll act as a barrier for like scratching, as well as adding support. So as a keychain, I'm hoping that it'll prevent keys from scratching it, or at least if it scratches it, it'll scratch the layer of XTC 3D. And also I'm hoping it'll add like material structure, so like around the neck especially, because I think the neck is the weakest point on this model. So it'll add like thickness around that, and hopefully, what's really weird is this model feels heavier today. Not by, yeah, it just feels heavier, which is interesting. And also we're not using that other curve brush. It was even hard to use for that. So I feel like just generally that curved toothbrush was not working. But we got it as a gift, so we don't feel like we really lost anything. What's good about doing this too is like I can't really get into crevices like the eye sockets, so it'll help like get rid of some of the noise. It's kind of funny, the droplets of water went inside the eye sockets, so it creates this like bubbled distortion with the light, which is kind of cool. Let me put this back. And we're gonna try sanding quite lightly. We have 3,000. Let's see. I have even higher grade paper that we bought from Japan. I don't even know what this grade is. What grade is this? Oh, I can feel it. Yeah, this one, I got this from Japan. I don't know what grade this is. It's insanely high though. It's probably like 8,000. It's almost hard to tell which side's the sandpaper, because you could see this side is glossy and reflective, so that just tells me which side it is. But I've never seen this in America, and I got this from Tokyo Hands. It's interesting because instead of like a paper backing, it's using a plastic backing, so it feels more bouncy. My goal right here is just to kind of get rid of some of that gritty noise from the primer. It feels more solid. I can't explain exactly. It feels like slightly heavier and more solid. I feel like this paper is a little too. It's just too. It's not. It's not enough grit. This is what it looks like when you buy the God Hand paper. These might be. Oh, here we go. Here's 6,000. Try this. So let's look at what we have here. We got 8,000. This one's, I can't even see the number. It's just all zeros, and you can't see what the numbers. It's probably 10,000. 8,000. You can see the grid on the 8,000. So maybe the other paper was even higher. Maybe it was like 20,000, which is insane. This is 6,000. Trying to decide which one feels right. This is 4,000. 4,000 might be it. Let's try 4,000 here. It might be better to chop this in half too, so I might do that. I'm just writing 4,000 on it so I could remember. Because it's easy to like have a pile of this stuff and forget like which grade it is. Bringing a light over. Just help me see the surface a bit better. I think at this point we won't use a blade anymore. It's just too, oh yeah, it's just too much. Even 4,000 is actually peeling off the primer, so we have to be slightly careful here. At some point we just have to say enough is enough and then move on here. Let me see something. So this is 4,000. Oops. I think it was 2,000, 3,000. So this is pretty good for like small spots, but I kind of want to like just a sheet of paper to work with to like kind of have this like squeeze in really small and really lightly. So I don't really need the backing here, so I'm just gonna go with a piece of paper, 3000. And just kind of let it slightly smooth out little spots. And then from here, we'll try the XCC 3D after. I see a little dimple from the supports that we just didn't really get, but I'm gonna let it be. Like right here. But it kind of blends into what it is, so I'll just let it be. Maybe the camera position's not ideal. And then we have the dimple, or this kind of inset we did down here, which feels good to put your thumb in, which is odd. I might do one more pass with the toothbrush. I'm just hoping to kind of get rid of some grittiness here. I think I should do a quick record of like a rotation of this model before we... Does this actually stand? Let's see. No, it's too top heavy and it's leaning forward so it doesn't stay. That's kind of, it doesn't really matter honestly. Okay. Let's get the toothbrush. I'm gonna bring this closer. Okay, that's enough, I think. Let's let this dry a little bit. I might blast it with air. so I think this is ready to go. I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna do a video recording, and then we'll look into, I'll start the stream again and I'll look into like doing XCC stuff, and we'll see how that goes.